Amma, you have to say chapter number, verse number.
2.44 one Swamiji and 2.35 Swamiji.
Okay, 235 and 244. Okay, ma?
Yes, Swamiji.
Very good. You see, నిన్న నేను ఆ క్వశ్చన్ కు ఎలా చెప్పాలో అర్థం కాలేదు. నిన్నంతా ఆలోచిస్తే ఇవాళ కొంచెం బెటర్ ఆన్సర్ దొరికింది.
The recording has started.
ఒక శ్లోకంలో కస్త్వం బాల బలానుజః కిమిధం అర్ధంతే మత్ గృహాన్యస్తే కిం నవనీత పాత్ర. సో ఇన్ దట్ క్వశ్చన్ హ్యావ్ యూ ఆ క్వశ్చన్ లో మీకు ఇంకేమైనా గుర్తొచ్చిందా?
అడిగాను స్వామీజీ, నంబర్ చెప్పండి స్వామీజీ ఒక్కసారి.
282. నా దగ్గర ఉన్న దాంట్లో 282, కొంతమందిలో 281 ఉండొచ్చేమో. అక్కడ చూడండి, కస్త్వం బాల. ఎవర్రా నువ్వు? లేకపోతే మన పిల్లల్ని అంటామే ఏ పొట్టోడా, లేకపోతే ఏ బండోడా, ఏ గుండోడా, లేకపోతే కొత్త పెద్ద ఏమిటంటే పొట్టోడా అంటారు చూడండి. అలా కస్త్వం బాల. ఒక గోపిక కృష్ణుని చూసి ఏ పిల్లడా, ఎవరు నువ్వు అని అంటుంది. లేకపోతే బుడంకాయ అంటారు, ఏ బుడంకాయ అని అడుగుతుంది. ఆ బాల అనే దానికి ఎన్నెన్ని అర్థాలు చెప్పొచ్చు. కష్టం బాల, ఎవర్రా నువ్వు అంటుంది. ఆయన ఏం తక్కువ తిన్నాడా? బలానుజ. ఏంటనుకున్నావు? మా అన్న ఎవరో తెలిసిన? బలరాముడు. బలరాముడు అంటే ఏం తెలిసిన? నీ గొంతు పిసికేస్తాడు. కొంచెం మర్యాదగా మాట్లాడడం నేర్చుకోవడంలో తన గురించి నేను నిన్ను చంపేస్తానంటే తప్పు. మా అన్న ఎంత గొప్పవాడో తెలిసిన? చెప్పమ్మా, చెప్పమ్మా.
Mala requested pravachanam in English, Swamiji.
Mala, how are you, Mala?
I'm doing good, Swamiji. Narayana, Swamiji.
How come you have time today?
I saw this the post today, and now it is only 8 o'clock. I have time.
Saw the postings. I posted you long time back. Are you going to arrange something for the kids so that we can do something again?
Oh yes. That when Sadashivji, I saw that. I said this.
Yesterday's verse, Kastram Bala. It is like that lady was asking, "Hey, who are you?" Like Krishna was a small kid. Hey, Lilliput. Or hey, Chotu. Or hey, Fatty. That Bala can be interpreted in so many ways. Kastram Bala. And Krishna got annoyed. Look at this stupid lady. She's calling me Fatty. She's calling me Lilliput. You think I'm an ordinary fellow? But he cannot say that directly. What do you think I am? Balanujaha. I am the younger brother of Balarama. What do you think of Balarama? If he gives you one slap, that's it. You are out. So, try to control your tongue, madam, what you're talking. Give some respect. I deserve all the respect in all the worlds. Even Brahmadi Devatas will come and fall at my feet. How come you are talking in such a derogatory way? So indirectly saying Balanujaha. You keep talking like this, I'll complain to my brother, and my brother will come and will take care of you. Kim mihate. Then, why are you here? She was asking. Man mandira shankaya. Oh, I thought this is my house. If it is that lady, that naughty lady, she'll be taunting him. Yeah. Annillu neeve. Avunu, vera panlakapothe sorry. How can you think this is your house, Krishna? If she is very pious, you are right, Krishna. Every house is yours, Krishna. The whole meanings can be there. If she is naughty, she will say, yeah. Every house that you see is yours, right? Yeah. Is it your father bought it or your grandfather bought it? If she is very pious, you are absolutely right, Krishna. The whole world belongs to you. Yes, it is your house, Krishna. Nothing wrong in your coming to your own house. We are blessed, Krishna, that you choose our house to call it as your house. Yuktam tat navanita patravare hastam kimardham yasehe. Now comes the most critical aspect. Krishna, everything is fine, Krishna. By now, this lady has mellowed. This lady has not only mellowed, unimaginable, passionate feelings started in the heart of that lady, that Gopika. Now she is nicely asking, Yuktam tat navanita patra vivare hastam kimardham yase. Krishna, everything is okay, Krishna. Then how come, Krishna, your hand is there inside the pot of butter? For every pot, there'll be a small opening, and Krishna nicely kept his hand inside and was taking out the butter, either eating or giving to friends or giving it to monkeys. So she said, Yuktam tat navanita patravare hastam kimartham yaste. Now look at the way she is asking the question. Doesn't she know the answer? Why will anybody keep their hand inside a pot of butter? Only to get some butter, only to eat, or to distribute to Krishna's friends, or to distribute to some monkeys that are there following Krishna wherever he goes. Do you think Krishna will allow her question go unanswered? He is equally naughty. Mataha kanchana vatsakam mrugayitum maga vishadam kshanat. Oh mother, don't get too annoyed. One of my calves went missing. I am searching for it in this pot. Can you imagine that reply from Krishna? Hardly 2-year-old boy. How can a calf run inside into a pot of butter? Is the mouth of the pot of butter that big that a calf can run into that? And that too, this pot of butter is there kept at some 8 feet or so above the ground, from some strings hanging, from a net hanging from the roof. This lady, from that into that net, she keeps that butter pot of butter, so that Krishna is hardly 2 years old. He cannot reach that 8 feet height. So she kept it there so that Krishna cannot come and steal it. But Krishna brought all the grinding motors, the high pedestals, and he made even one of and bend so that Krishna climb everything. And finally, on top of his friend's shoulders, and finally could reach. And when he kept his hand inside the pot of butter, that lady is asking, "Why did you keep your hands in the pot of the butter pot?" And Krishna's reply is, "Why do you get so annoyed or offended? One of my calves ran away, and I'm searching for it in this pot of butter. Now tell me, did you notice anything else other than the superficial meaning as is given to you?" Hello, one of you speak out, Amma. Problem with you, nobody speaks. Vasudha, I had to call out names. Vasudha, is there anything beyond what is there in that lines, or is there something between the lines? Amma? Do we need you to say, I don't know? That is the American standard reply. You ask any kid anything, standard reply, I don't know. Nothing new in America. Emma,
How
even if you have any interpretation for that simple thing, why did you keep your hand in the butter pot? Ma, anyone of you?
అడియన్ స్వామి అంటే అందరి మనసులలో దూరుతాడని స్వామిజీ.
You have to stretch your imagination beyond that. Krishna, why do you want to keep your hand inside the butter pot, Krishna? There are better places, Krishna, for you to keep your hand. Why don't you keep your hand inside our hearts, Krishna? These hearts that are there palpitating to get united with you, Krishna. The touch of your hand will make them so calm and peaceful, Krishna. That divine hand that is supposed to be on the divine body of Sri Mahalakshmi, may that blessed hand be there on our hearts, Krishna, and pacify them with these uncontrollable feelings that are there for you. Enter that you think is soft and very delicious. Krishna, we are not trying to brag, Krishna. That is there within us. Mala, mute your phone, Mala. Mala, you want to say something?
No. I was about to, but no, not yet.
Go ahead. You are about to. Go ahead.
No, I was before you spoke. My question was, did you say that they're searching for the searching? Is he searching for something in the butter?
He said he is searching for a calf, for his calf that is missing. Indirectly saying, I'm looking for the calf that is missing inside the butter pot.
Okay.
Making her just laugh. How can a calf get into a butter pot? And that too, the butter pot is there kept about 8 feet above the ground. How could the calf get in there? The pot is a very small one. How could a calf get into that? The mouth of the pot is so small. How could a calf that is at least able to walk and run can just fit into that pot? All. So Krishna is taunting her. And that girl is equally naughty. What she is saying, Krishna, why do you have to keep your hands in the butter pot, Krishna? You could have as well kept that hand on our hearts, Krishna. They're craving for you, Krishna. They're craving. And I have no answers how to control my heart. Whereas you are the one who has all the answers for every question. Not only that, it is because of you that I'm having all these palpitations, Krishna. If had you kept your hand on my Vakshasthalam, my passions would have subsided. And I would have loved to be with you, Krishna, always, like your most loyal, unpaid servant. Now, another Gopika can go even something beyond that. Krishna, if you are looking only for butter by keeping your hands in the butter pot, either because the butter tasting good or because the butter is so soft, here comes the offer to you, Krishna. There is something a million times better than the butter pot. That is our heart, Krishna. Keep your hand on our heart, Krishna. Stop these unimaginable palpitations and peculiar feelings I'm getting about you. See how many things you can understand from that one word. And beyond that, Krishna, if you think it is our heart that is there deep inside and you cannot reach it, at least Krishna, on the surface of it, we are so passionate about you, Krishna. Our whole chest is a craving for you and your touch, Krishna. Why not keep your hand on our chest, Krishna, rather than keeping it in a butter pot? That way you would have taken us into a divine ecstasy, which we are craving for to enjoy with you every minute of our lives. So the superficial meaning, why did you keep your hand in the butter pot, is entirely for the fifth grade students. The fifth grade students think of that way. As you make progress in spiritual life, the question that was asked by the Gopikas was so different. So, why keeping your hands in the pot of butter? Every Gopika had her own feelings about Krishna. In the beginning, he was just a little boy. And to show them his divine form, Krishna could have showed them the entire Vishwarupam. Krishna could have showed that he is the embodiment of perfection, that he is the embodiment of Shuddha Sattvam, that he is the one, in fact, responsible for Srishti, Sthiti, and Layam. It is only his manifestations. So, Krishna, why do you have to keep your hands there, Krishna? We are craving for you, Krishna. You could have as well kept your hands and you could have enjoyed Krishna. Anybody to stop you, Krishna? Go ahead, Amma. Next question. You wanted 235, 244, right, today? So the more you think about Krishna, the more you get so many exotic meanings over there. That is the beauty of Srikrishnakarnamrutham. Okay, Ma, here we are. 244, right, Amma? Go dhuli dhusarita komala gopavesham gopala barakashataihi anugamyamanam sayantane pratigruham pashubandhanardham gachantam achyuta shishum pranatosmi nityam. So here it is a different scenario. What is the scenario here? Godhuli dhusarita komala gopavesham gopala balakashataihi anugamyamanam sayantane pratigruham pashubandhanardham gachantam achyuta shishum. So another wonderful way to express the feelings Godhuli Dhusarata Komala Gopavesham. That is where Krishna's Gopikas sing in Gopika Geetam. Trutir Yugayate Krishna Tvam Apashyata. Trutir Yugayate, Truti, just even, not even a second. Krishna, 1 second without you is like a yugam. Even if you take the smallest yugam, 432,000 years. Krishna, if you are not there in our midst, every second appears to be 432,000 years, Krishna. నీవు మా పక్కన లేకపోతే ఒక్క క్షణం కూడాను 432 లక్షల సంవత్సరాలుగా మాకుంటోంది కృష్ణ. ఎలా బతకగలం కృష్ణ నువ్వు లేకుండా? So you go there taking the calves for grazing and you come in the evening. When you are coming, Krishna, Godhuli Dhusarata Komala Gopavesham. Your entire body is there, smeared by the dust that is there raised from the hoofs of all the cows. As the cows are there coming in front, all the dust raised by their hoofs is there falling on the body of Krishna. And how is that Krishna? Komala Gopavesham. Krishna was looking so beautiful. Already Krishna is so beautiful. And now with all the dust that is there sticking onto his body, and that too, the dust raised from the hoofs of the cows, is making Krishna look like Sakshat Manmadha. Gopala Balakashataihi Anugamyamanam. And that Krishna is not alone. There are hundreds of other Gopala Balas. And you know, everybody knew that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, that Krishna is there looking like a 5-year-old boy. But in fact, he is the Supreme Lord. He is the Purushottama. So Krishna, Gopala Balakashataihi Anugamyamanam, with the hundreds of his friends, hundreds, he is exiting there. He is exiting the forest and coming back into the village. Gopala Balakashataihi Anugamyamanam. Hundreds of boys are accompanying him. Sayantane Pratigruham Pashubandhanartham. By evening, all the cows have to come back to their owners' houses. And who is coming home? Gachantam Achyuta Shishum Pranatospinicham. That Supreme Lord Krishna, when Brahma especially has taken away all the cows and the cowhead boys, Krishna himself manifested as thousands of calves and hundreds of cowhead boys. And every calf is Krishna. Every cowhead boy was Krishna for 1 year in that Nanda Gokulam. Generally, Krishna himself is very handsome. And now Krishna has taken on hundreds and thousands of forms of all the Gopala Balas. It is almost like you are looking at 1,000 Krishnas at the same time. And all the gopikas are overwhelmed. Already they are there feeling the pangs of separation because of Krishna spending the whole day in the forest. And that most handsome form of Krishna is there looking all the more handsome. Not only with his jewelry from his mom, there are so many hundreds of thousands of Gopala Balas, thousands of the little calves. Everything is Krishna. That is why they say Shatakoti Manmadhakara. Krishna himself is referred to as Sakshat Manmadha Manmadha. When Krishna is like a Cupid to Cupid himself, this regular Cupid, Manmadha, if he is there striking someone, that's it, they will go crazy. But if there is somebody who can make Manmadha go crazy, Sakshat Manmadha, that is Krishna. And here there is a different situation. It is not one Krishna that is looking so handsome. There are at least 1,000 replicas of Krishna. 1,000 replicas of Krishna in the form of all the calves. Hundreds of replicas of Krishna in the form of the cowhead boys. Therefore, Krishna, how handsome you are looking, Krishna. Gachantam Achyuta Shishum Pranatosmi Nityam. Krishna, day in and day out, we prostrate to you, Krishna. Because as hundreds of Gopala Balas, and thousands of calves, you are there, coming to every house. Is he a Shishu? If he is an ordinary child, how can an ordinary child manifest in 1,000 forms? If he is not an ordinary child, what is wrong if all the Gopavanitas were so mad in love with Krishna? They had arguments. The Gopikas never listened to Krishna in the beginning because they were very, very proud of their beauty, age, social status, many things. But all those great ladies, when they are looking at Krishna, who is Sakshat Manmadha, a different feeling started in their hearts. And the only way that they can convey their feelings to Krishna is Pranatosmi Nityam. Krishna, we only have one thing, Krishna, we fall at your feet. We are there craving for your mercy, Krishna, accept us. That is Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Achyuta Shishum. Krishna, you are Achyuta Krishna. Every word is different. Achyuta Shishum. Krishna, we know you are none other than that Achyuta Sriman Narayana. The prayers of Gopikas are answered. That in every house there is a Krishna as their child. The prayers of hundreds and thousands of cows are answered. So that is the beauty of this particular verse. Gachantam Achyuta Shishum Pranatosmi Nityam. It is not that one day you pray and then you forget about Krishna for a few days. In the next verse, you said, what is the number? 235?
Yes, Swamiji. Angana Mangana, Swamiji.
Yes, Swami. Rajali, Rasa
Okay, Anganam, Anganam. Very good, ma'am. Anganam, Anganam, Antare Madhavu. Madhavam, Madhavam, Chantare Nangana. Ithama Kalpite Mandale Madhyaga. Sanjagau Venuna Devaki Nandana. This Supreme Lord Krishna is exhibiting so here the Rasa Krida first verse. Anganam Anganam Antare Madhavu. Madhavam Madhavam Chantare Nangana. Ithama Kalpite Mandale Machagaha. Sanjagau Vedana. So Anganam Anganam. There are not one or two, 16,000 ladies are there. And when Bhagavan Sri Krishna arranged them as a Rasa Mandalam, that is altogether a different scenario. So during that unimaginably sublime divine Rasa Krida, there are 16,000 Gopikas. Krishna didn't want them feel in any way that they are not getting. So between one Gopika and another Gopika, there is a Krishna. And this time he is called Madhava. Mahalakshmi is a husband. Even though he is Mahalakshmi's husband, now he is there completely under the control of Radha and all the other Gopikas. So Krishna became one Krishna for each and every Gopika. They are neglected. Becoming 16,000 Krishnas. between one Madhava and another Madhava, there are thousands of gopikas. Thousands of gopikas with a Krishna in between them. Thousands of Krishnas with a gopika in between the two Krishnas. And Krishna made them into a circular group of girls who are experts in dancing. And here, the Supreme Lord Krishna, son of that most fortunate mother Devaki, stayed in the center, and who sent out all those divine melodies with his Mohana Vamshi. And that Vamshi Ganam is enough for mesmerizing each and every one of the gopikas. This is Sharat Purnima, where Krishna's terrestrial dance, Rasa Krida, has started. It was 5,000 years ago in Nanda Gokula. As far as Rasa Krida, if you go to Vrindavan right now, so Bhagavan Sri Krishna is enjoying the Rasa Krida in the presence of 16,000 gopikas, himself manifesting here 16,000 Krishnas. And that Rasa Krida is not confined just to one night. It is called Sharat Purnima. That Sharat Purnima, it could be Shravana Purnima, sorry, it could be Ashveja Purnima, or it could be Kartika Purnima. We don't know if it is that Rasa Krida lasted only for that Sharat Purnima for one day, or for 1 year, or for billions of years, nobody knows. And how many people on the dance floor? Not one, not two, 32,000 people. 16,000 gopikas are there during the Rasa Krida. Immediately after Rasa Krida, Krishna wanted all the gopikas to come and enjoy Jala Krida with him. As they were enjoying, the whole universe came to a standstill. Time was frozen. Surya, Chandra stopped moving. They are there in orbits, but not moving. They were there in the celestial planes, creating a traffic jam in the entire space above Vrindavan. Unheard of, never seen before, Rasa Krida was going on. Sanjagau Veduna particular group of dancers. Bhagavan Sri Krishna himself is in the center, sending out all those divine melodies from his Mohana Vamshi, divine flute. So, back to you, Ma. Did you see anything interesting more than what the superficial meaning that is there, word by word? Am I anyone of you? Did you notice anything that is there interesting in this verse? ఏమ్మా అర్థం కాలేదా? ఈ వర్స్ లో మీకు ఏమైనా కొత్త విషయాలు కనిపించాయా?
దేవకీ నందన స్వామి, దేవకీ నందన.
చెప్పు, దేవకీ నందన అంటే ఏమైంది? చెప్పమ్మా రేవతి. Revati, you started something. How come you don't complete?
స్వామి
Emma, nothing?
అడియన్ స్వామీజీ, అంటే ఆయన మామూలుగా బాన్ అవ్వలేదు, లైక్ ప్రత్యక్షం అంటే ఆవిర్భవించారు కదా స్వామీజీ.
సో ఏం చెప్తావైతే?
ఆయన పరబ్రహ్మం స్వామీజీ.
అంత చిన్న అబ్జెక్టివ్ ఆ కృష్ణుడికి సరిపోతుందా? ఇప్పుడు కొంతమంది దేవుడికి అభిషేకం చేయడానికి వస్తారు. The vigraham is more than 6 feet or 8 feet and they bring one small cup of milk. Is that enough even to cover his toes? No. What can the poor priest do? He will just look up and down. Just up and down. So why the word Devaki Nandana? Anything? It is that word. Somebody said yes, Devaki Nandana is a very strong word there. What is the significance of that word, Amma? Anyone of you? Mada, it doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, I'm thinking Dev.
Amma, anyone of you?
అంటే స్వామి నందుడి ఇంట్లో కూడా పెరుగుతారు కదా, అందుకని అది కూడా మెన్షన్ చేస్తారు.
Amma, anyone of you?
So in what context, Swamiji, Devaki Nandana is in what context? I'm trying to understand.
They can straight away use the word Krishna, but why is they use the word Devaki Nandana?
Because I feel this my understanding is he is so supreme, he's the ultimate God who comes so simple as somebody's son.
The Gopikas, rather Leela Shaka, who composed this Srikrishnakarnamrutham, he is way beyond our thinking. Hey Sriman Narayana, when you have incarnated, your purpose of your incarnation is Rama's incarnation, not to kill Ravana. That is nothing for him. Krishna's incarnation, to kill the Rakshasas, Kamsa, Shishupala, etc. No. First and the foremost thing for Bhagavan is Paritranaya Sadhunam. Kamsa is the worst sinner. 6 newborn kids of his own sister, Kamsa's own sister, Devaki, were killed mercilessly right in front of the parents. Not even 5 minutes, just within 5 minutes after birth. Just within 5 minutes. Kamsa killed 6 of the newborn kids. Is it not a worst sin that Krishna has to punish him right away? And his own parents, the most fortunate couple, Devaki and Vasudeva, they are still under house arrest. Is it not the basic duty of Bhagavan Sri Krishna that Kamsa is killed first, his parents Devaki and Vasudeva are released from the jail house arrest, and then the Pattabhishekam done to Ugrasena, then he can go to Nanda Gokulam, correct? Emma, our estimation is Krishna could have gone to Gokulam afterwards, but first, why can't he take care of his own parents? Why can't he take care of that unimaginably deadly person?
His first, he says, right, Sadhuram, his first duty
Exactly.
is to go to.
Paripranaya sadhunam is the priority. That is why he is using the word Devaki Nandana. Krishna, you are omnipresent, omnipotent. నీకు తెలియని విషయాలు ఈ ప్రపంచంలో ఏమన్నా ఉన్నాయా కృష్ణ? Indirectly he is saying Devaki Nandana. Krishna, even though you appeared as Devaki Nandana, still you did not even take care of your mother. Not for a day, not for 2, for 8 long years. That is how every word has a special meaning. Devaki Nandana. That Devaki Nandana even allowed his own mother and father to still rot in the jailhouse for another 8 years until Krishna has completed giving the ultimate happiness. Krishna wanted everybody to know that his priority number 1 is Paritranaya Sadhunam. Priority number 2 is Vinashaya Dushkritam. Dharma Samsthapanadhaya. Well, fundamental purpose of Krishna is to protect the devotees. Yeah. Right, అయిందా? మీరు రాజు నేను పైకి తీసుకుంటాను. మీరు సన్నిధి లాక్ చేయండి, నేను పైకి వెళ్ళి ఇప్పుడు ఎలివేటర్ లాక్ చేయాలి కదా, నేను వచ్చేస్తున్నాను. లాక్ అయినదా? నేను అన్లాక్ చేస్తాను. ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు? దేవకీ నందనుడు కన్న తల్లి తండ్రి కన్నా కూడాను ఆయనకు తనను నమ్ముకున్న భాగవతులే ఎక్కువైనారు. అదమ్మ కృష్ణుడి గొప్పతనం. Compared to his own parents, Krishna gave such a great importance to the Gopikas who are craving for him right from the time of Lord Rama when they called Pumswam, Mohana Rupaya, Punyashlokaya Mangalam. That is Krishna. Enjoy Krishna to the fullest extent. Where Bhagavan has only one thing, how to take care of his devotees and nothing other than that. And for receiving the mercy of Krishna, everyone is equally eligible. There are no seniors, there are no juniors. There is nothing somebody superior, there is nothing somebody inferior. The only thing that counts in Nanda Gokulam is only one and only one thing. How pure you are in your love for Krishna, nothing other than that. If you have that pure love for Krishna, he is yours. The beauty with Krishna, even as a small child, he mesmerized the gopikas. But then he kept them in a dilemma. Because Krishna became a child, a cowhead boy, and in almost all the houses. Where the unimaginable maternal love was enjoyed by Krishna. And the same Krishna here in Rasa Krida is there giving unimaginable happiness to the Parama Aikantika Bhagavatotamas Gopikas. Nowhere else we can find this kind of a most merciful Lord. Enjoy Krishna to the fullest extent. That sky is the limit for your imagination. And Krishna will fulfill all your imaginations and make them come true. Naren, Amma, quickly, any question, Amma? It's already 12:10. No questions, Amma?
స్వామి ఇండియాలో కృష్ణ జయంతి ఎప్పుడో కనుక్కొని చెప్తారా?
నన్ను అడుగుతావేంటి? క్యాలెండర్ నీకు కదా ఉంటుంది.
అంటే 19th అని ఉంది స్వామి, టిటిటి క్యాలెండర్ లో ఉంది, కానీ ఇక్కడ యుఎస్ లో 20th కదా.
సరే, యుఎస్ లో 20th ఉంటే యుఎస్ లో 20th, నువ్వు ఇండియాలో ఉన్నావు, నువ్వు 19th చేసుకో. నన్ను చేయగలిగింది ఏముంది?
ఎస్ స్వామి.
యా, చెప్పండి అమ్మా. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. నో? Okay, ma. Tomorrow is Mahatma Yamunacharya's birthday. Yamunacharya, who had the greatest courage to call Swarabhrajaha Sadaitaha Dasa Dasi Janaha in Kanta Chatushloki about Sri Mahalakshmi Chatushloki. Kulashekara Alvar left it in a very delicate way. Kshudra Rudra Pitamaha Prabhateha Kita Samastasra he left. Whereas Mahatma Yamunacharya, in his divine experience, he could see that Mahalakshmi is equally Paramatma. That's why on the birthday of even on the birthday of Goda Devi, it is only Mahalakshmi people invoke. So the supremacy of Goda Devi or Sri Mahalakshmi is such that Yamunacharya, when he composed Chatushloki about the greatness of Sri Mahalakshmi, unlike the Alvar, Kulashekara Alvar, where he says Brahmeshadi Swarabhrajahas, sorry, Kshudra Rudra Pitamaha Prabhateha. Krishna before you, Brahma, Rudra, etc. are very insignificant. Whereas in Chatushloki, Mahatma Yamunacharya says, not only Brahma, Rudra, Indra, even their wives are the male servants and the female servants of Krishna. So you understand now why Bhagavan gave you 10 fingers. You can count Brahmeshadi Swarabhrajaha, how many people? Sa Daitaha, along with their wives. Dasa Dasi Janaha. That is the supremacy of Krishna. And that is what exactly Yamunacharya pointed out. Enjoy, Amma. We'll meet tomorrow. Any quick question, Amma, that's bothering you?
స్వామి ఒక చిన్న క్వశ్చన్. ఒకసారి శరత్ అబ్బాయి ఒకటి మహాలక్ష్మి పిక్చర్ పంపించారు స్వామి, విగ్రహంకి సాలగ్రామాల దండ వేసింది, అది అంటే అమ్మవారికి వేయచ్చా స్వామి?
Yeah, exactly. I was wondering, where you got that picture.
అబ్బాయి శ్రీరంగం టెంపుల్ అని చెప్పాడు స్వామి కింద. మరి
I don't know. Yeah, I know he said that is the Andal temple, Ulla Andal Sanidhi, he said, right? means bull andal, means the andals, the nail that is inside the prakaram of Srirangam. Anyway, that's in India, many people do so many things. But generally, Salagrama Mala is reserved exclusively for Perumal. And ladies should not even touch. I don't think they will offer the Salagrama Mala to ladies. But India is different, so forget about it. You ask them, then first thing they will simply say, shut up and get out. Why do you want to get this kind of doubts? And they will never answer. Go ahead, Amma. Anything else you need to be clarified, Amma?
Swamiji, I wanted to just share one experience. What during the last few months when there was vacation, we were not on the regular schedule doing a lot of other things. Suddenly, I feel that you get, while you are on this and listening to Krishna's pravachanams and all, there is a different experience. But when you are out and not in touch, again you feel like you are in the Maya, right? Things become so different, and the thought process is very different.
Get
So
your
how
daughter,
do we avoid that?
Get your daughter and son married quickly. You are grahasthas. మీ అందరికీ ఫ్యామిలీస్ ఉన్నాయి, కూతుళ్ళు కొడుకులు ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళ బాధ్యతలు అయిన దాకా మీరు వచ్చేసి ఇప్పుడే కృష్ణ కృష్ణ అంటే అది కుదరదు. You are all having children, young kids. You must fulfill your duties towards your family first. Until your daughters get married, until your sons get jobs, do not even think of coming to ashram and staying over there or anything. After that, yes, certainly we will definitely arrange for all of you, and we can all enjoy the beautiful pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavan. Okay, we'll build enough rooms for all of you. Okay, so until then, I'll send a message in a couple of days. One of you bug me until I send it. In the month of Kartik, I'm planning to go there to at least for 1 month to be in Vrindavan. And I'm supposed to go last month and this month, but things are very tight here at the temple, so I was forced to stay. But at least that 1 month Kartik, see whether you can at least 4 families can come, or 3 families can come and spend at least 10 nights each there. And so that until your daughters and sons are getting married, it is only 10 days you'll be spending in Vrindavan with me. And the rest of the time, once they are done, your family responsibilities are over, then you can stay full time, Amma. All right? So, Mala, please make sure your daughter gets married. Make sure your son is there, well placed. Then we can talk of. All right, Amma?
Narayana, Swamiji.
Narayana. Thank you, Ma. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu.
వేదాంత దేశక్రింద పదార్థ చెప్పుకున్నారని తిరుగు కృపాభిషేక శ్రీ శ్రీ